Hello everybody and welcome back to Bazzar Repairs and Reviews. Alright, so on today's video we have the Airplus Extreme Active Gel Insoles. Okay, so what are these? Pretty much I use insoles in all the shoes I wear because I'm a heavy stomper. I walk really hard and I trail run and I run downhill. Pretty much I put a beating on my soles. So I wanted to try this brand out. I usually use the Dr. Scholl's brand. And I use the maximum strength version. But I saw these in Walmart and decided to give these a try. And why not do a video on it? Because I also got some shoes I want to put them in and I want to do some trail running with them. Okay, so with that said, as you can see, pretty good. Feels like it's got really good comfort. Good gel all the way across. You can see that you have three different sections with the Geo Gel on the front, the midsole, and then right on your sole. So it's got the arch looks pretty good, and the feel looked pretty good, which was what drew me to it. I was able to feel it, and I'm like, you know what? Let me give these a try. I've never had the gel all across the entire foot before. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this unwrapped, and then we'll just get a feel for it, and then I'll put them in my shoes and go for a run, and then I'll tell you guys what I think. Get these out now. Get that cardboard off, and I gotta say I like the look of it too. The color is really good. It's a nice blue orange color. The feel is great. Definitely feels like it's gonna provide maximum comfort. And these are a little thin in the front, but that's normal. And then near the heel it's a lot thicker, which is also pretty normal. But like I said, it feels really good. And these are size 7 through 13, so you will need to cut these to your shoe size, which I'll show you in a little bit. So like I said, the heel feels really good. The whole design is great. Cannot wait to try these out. Never even tried this brand before, and I purchased this myself, so it will be an honest review if they work or not. Okay, so past the field test, let's move on. Okay, now I'm just going to show you in comparison what a normal insole looks like out of a regular shoe. And these are my Ultras, Superior 5s. These are actually trail running shoes, but the soles are just too thin for me. Most people don't have a problem, but I do usually. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Thank you. Okay, back to it. So I just wanted to show you how thin most soles are. So I do recommend if you have any lower back pain, knee pain, or if you walk a lot, get some insoles for your shoes. They don't cost too much, and they really help me out, especially for running or walking up and down stairs or things like that. Okay, so there's a normal insole, and let's move on to the cutting. So one easy way I found is just to place your old insole over the new one and just kind of cut around it, and always cut with leaving yourself a little bit of room. One time I cut inside too much, and actually my pinky toe was exposed. So what I do now is just put an old insole in over the top, and then just kind of trace around, and like I said, leave a little slack. That way you know you're good. You can always trim it down later. You can see I marked up my table there. Hopefully that does not stain. Okay, just like so. We got both of them marked up. And then just take your time, grab one side, get yourself a good pair of scissors, and just slowly cut around near the top side of where you marked it. Alright, just like that. It's really easy. Comes right off. And you don't have to mark them if you don't want to. You can always eyeball it, just cut around. It's no problem. That's just what I do. Alright, now let's cut the second one. And just kind of hold it with one hand, trim around, and then you can turn the sole as you go. Alright, this one felt a little easier too. Wow, perfect. Just like that, those two are done. You can kind of put your sole on it to match it up. You can trim if necessary. I'm going to leave these like this and then test the shoe. If it needs it, I'll pull it out and trim it just a little bit. Alright, let's go on and move on to inserting the insoles into the shoe. Alright, so these are my Ultra Superior 5s. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the old inserts just to show you what the new ones feel like. So I just kind of curl them up at the end and then slide it all the way in. And then just make sure the front, you can kind of grab the front with the tip of your fingers and push it all the way to the front where your toes are. So first you want to align the back, and then once again put your hand in there, reach for the tip of the insole with 2 fingers, hold on to it, and kind of push it upwards until it's nice and flat. I know you can't see all the way in there, but it looks pretty good. And I gotta say that the gel inserts here went in a little easier than I thought. I thought it would kind of catch on the sole of the shoe, but no, as you can see there, it slipped right in there, which is pretty good. But the true test will be when I take these out on a hike and see if they slip or not. That's something that we'll see. Okay, once again, just grab the tip of the insole and push it all the way to the front, and then make sure everything's nice and flat. And these shoes are wearing out, so this putting these insoles in kind of will bring them back to life a little bit. Okay, so the insoles are in, and what we're going to do is go out on the trail. I'm going to take these running and see how they do. Alright, so here we go on the hiking trail. I'm just going to go through some hard gravel like I'm on now, and then a little bit of loose gravel. And I gotta say that these insoles are fantastic. The shoes are fantastic as well. Really love the Ultra brand. Here's me running on a little harder dirt. And this is just a little bit of loose gravel here. This one's a little harder to run through, and the shoes are fine. The insoles are fine. And yeah, it looks really good. So now I'm going to take you on a little bit of the downhill running and show you guys how it does on the downhill. And then we'll go ahead and end the video. So here I am barreling down Wisdom Tree. Shoes feel phenomenal, and they're worn out, and it's still, you know, feels great on the sole. These insoles can definitely bring the freshness of an old shoe back. And with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you lovely souls on the next one.